the office?
Ah, the usual. Say, what's for dinner?
I made your favorite, pot roast and apple pie.
What? Okay, just leave me alone. All we need is a little order around here. Order! We are going to keep this family together. You had better believe it.
Wait a minute. Who am I here? Thank you, honey. I love you.
Time to see the new shrink, Bad Daddy. An hour with him, then you're mine again. In there.
Have a seat, will you? Excuse the mess here. Dr. Winnington has returned to his private practice. I'm Dr. Joseph Danvers. Call me Joe. I thought we'd start right in, get some things out in the open and know what we're dealing with. You want to tell me something about yourself?
What's to tell?
Well, it says here, Jerry and Susan Blake were, according to neighbors and friends, the ideal happy couple. That is, until Jerry brutally attacked Susan and her daughter, murdered James Ogilvy, and just a year earlier, Henry Morrison walked out on his family. Jerry Blake, Henry Morrison, and before them, Bill Krager. What kind of man changes names like other people change their clothes and then marries into fatherless families? And how can such a man be a loving father, a devoted husband, right up until the time he decides to calmly wipe that family off the face of this planet? Probably just a man. A man with the same dreams and desires as me or him. A man who wanted all the things everyone else does. Home and hearth. But who got twisted and turned along the way.
What would you do with a man like that?
I'd help him. I'd reach out to him, tell him to trust me. I'd say to him that everyone is entitled to their feelings.
Could he trust you?
Yes, Jerry. just as much as I trust him. Remove this man's handcuffs.
Doc, ain't no man sitting there. That's a fucking animal.
Just do it. It's okay, Jerry.
I don't smoke.
Where do your thoughts take you?
Rennie,
Who's Renty?
my dog. I got him when I was 9 years old. He was my best friend.
He was your best friend, Miss Renty?
For a while.
What happened?
There was an accident, kinda.
Did Renty do something bad? Did you punish Renty? Jerry. Jerry. I thought we said we were going to start trusting each other.
I know. You're the only one I can trust.
Smith, would you wait outside?
Maybe you being new and all, you're not up on the policy here, Doc.
I make policy now, so just leave, please.
Fucking shrinks.
Into the dining area.
So where do your thoughts take you, Joe?
It's beautifully crafted.
More than that. It's much more.
What's that?
It answers your question of why would a man murder one family and then marry into another time and again. Wait a minute. Wait. You see, Joe, the eternal optimist believes that he can fix whatever's broken. So he just keeps on trying.
Wait outside, Smith. That is good. That is very good. This will just take a minute.
What is it this time? Doc?
Christ. We got an escape down here.
Jeez, we got an escape! We're down here. The editor's office. We got an escape. Escape. Jeez.
Amtrak 169 southbound to Portland and San Francisco, now boarding on platform 8. Amtrak 169 southbound to Portland and San Francisco, now boarding on platform 8.
Hi there. Need some help?
Oh, geez, thanks a lot. You know, when I bought this car, one of the things I fell in love with was the roomy trunk space.
Oh, boy. Back home, the wife never lets me eat this kind of stuff, but sometimes you just gotta stop and taste the good life, don't you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
You betcha.
Thanks to you. I knew you'd come to my rescue.
Two men were brutally murdered here this morning when a patient here at Puget Sound Psychiatric Hospital staged an escape in broad daylight that has local police baffled. According to hospital authorities, convicted family killer Jerry Blake, also known as Henry Morrison and previously Bill Krieger, stabbed resident psychologist Dr. Joseph Danvers, then bludgeoned security guard Ralph Smith before making his escape. Unfortunately for Puget Sound area residents, local police have not been able to recapture Blake, nor do they have any clue as to his whereabouts. As of this moment, police are combing the streets and highways in search of Blake in one of the largest manhunts in Puget Sound history. But so far, they have made no progress.
Our returning champions, Susie and Keith Morgan, will make their second attempt to win a dream house and prizes worth over $100,000. And now, here's the man with the key to your dream house, Mr. Bob Eubank.
This is round one of Dream House. You know, today and every day our couples are competing for a fabulous room of furniture and a great dream house. And Johnny Gilbert's about to tell us about some of the houses offered by our family of builders. Here they are, John.
You could be moving to Palm Meadow Estates in lovely Loma Linda. That's right, Palm Meadow Estates, just an hour's drive from downtown Los Angeles, could be your home sweet home. Family values and easy living will have you agreeing that Palm Meadow Estates is where the American dream becomes a reality. Tree-lined streets welcome you to these dens of domesticity, where all areas of everyday life have been planned down to the tiniest detail. Schools, shopping centers, and houses of worship for almost every faith make Palm Meadow the ideal family spot. And it's all yours, Hines family, free and clear for winning on Dream House.
Thank you, John. Okay, it's time to try out for the winning competition. Takes a 300 competition.
Excuse me? Dr. Clifford.
Well, call me Jean, Miss Graylin.
Well, actually, it's Mrs. Graylin.
Oh, well, isn't Mr. Graylin the lucky one?
Well, I suppose it's Miss Graylin now. I just got a divorce. The logs, they don't come out. Look.
Oh?
No, it's gas. See, all you need to do is turn this little valve.
Well, I'll be.
Yes, it takes all the muss and fuss out of making a fire.
Well, I guess I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. Nothing like stoking a fire on a cold New England night.
Oh, really? Where?
Well, my last practice was in Connecticut.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence.
Excuse me?
Well, the owners of this house, the Fieldings, they just moved to Connecticut. Perhaps you have a few tips you can pass on to them. Hmm?
Did they say how long they were looking to lease for?
Yes, they did. 2 years with an option to buy at the end of the lease.
Mm-hmm. Where's the basement?
There is no basement.
I see.
Is that a problem?
Well, my last house had a basement workshop. I like to work with my hands.
Well, I can understand that. You know, a lot of people around here use their garage. Do you specialize in your practice, Jean?
The family. Family guidance types of problems. I find that everything in life begins or ends with the family, one way or another.
Seems like a nice neighborhood.
You couldn't ask for a better neighborhood. I should know. I live right over there.
All by yourself?
Actually, I have a son. Oh, Todd, what did I tell you about riding a skateboard in the house?
I didn't know you were home.
No, I didn't say that it was okay to do when I'm not at home. Park it, mister. Hmm? Where are you going?
To my room.
I was hoping that you and I could have a little celebration. Hmm? 16-inch pizza with the works.
What are we celebrating?
Your mother sold 2 houses and leased a 3rd this week. High five for Mom.
That's great, Mom.
Mm-hmm. And then I went down to Dell Pharmacy and I bought up every last baseball card that they had. There's got to be a Pedro Carrero in there someplace. Right?
The Dodgers traded Guerrero.
Oh.
And in Washington State, the manhunt continues. Puget Sound police are still on the lookout for escaped family killer Jerry Blake. Blake, who was serving time for the grisly murder of a Seattle family, escaped from a psychiatric hospital just a week ago. So far, the police have found no clues. Turning to weather. Here in the Southern California area, we're still going to have a 20 to 30% chance of showers, which will probably give way to a warming trend by the weekend. The high tomorrow will be a comfortable 67.
What do I look for in a man? Whoosh. I look for a luxury automobile, trust fund, platinum American Express card, intelligence, sense of humor, 4-carat rock.
I am with this gentleman that I've been seeing for a while, and things are progressing in a nice direction in the relationship, and I'm about to explain that I use a diaphragm and...
Of course, any man I date has to understand that my career comes first. I mean, I haven't worked all these years just to throw that away on some guy.
On Sundays, we usually unplug the phone. That way, Jake and me are left alone.
Quality time between a husband and wife is very important, Sally.
Anyways, this last Sunday, being Jake's birthday and all, he wanted something special with his present.
And what was that?
He wanted me to hum a song.
Well, as they say, music soothes the savage beast.
Not Jake. It gets him all hot and bothered. Especially show tunes.
Show tunes?
Yeah. This week I was supposed to learn cats. I tried telling Jake I'd been running around all week, what with errands and planning the church social. I didn't have time to learn the tunes.
Well, couldn't you just buy him the record?
It isn't the same, Dr. Clifford. I gotta hum the songs.
Well, I can't blame a man for taking pride in his wife's voice.
It isn't exactly my voice Jake's so interested in.
What do you mean?
Jake likes me to hum when you know.
No, Sally, I'm afraid I don't.
He likes me to hum when I kiss him down below.
Do you know why he makes you do that?
No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it.
Carol, you're very quiet.
This is all very new to me. I'm not sure where to begin.
Well, begin at the beginning.
My husband, Philip, he's a dentist, and...
Thought you were divorced.
Ran away with his 22-year-old hygienist.
Well, should we talk about the ones who stay, like your husband?
What about my husband?
Well, he's a perv. I should know. I deliver his mail. You know, he subscribes to every stroke book and porn mag under the sun.
Ladies, please.
I beg your pardon.
It's true, I swear. All of his magazines come in plain brown paper wrappers.
Madeline, please.
Maddie, to my friend.
Carol, you were saying?
Phil left a little over a year ago. I knew that it was coming. So I've learned how to roll with the punches since then. But Todd, that's my son. It's really hit him hard.
And where do your thoughts take you?
Well, what'd you think?
Think of what?
You know, Dr. G.
Well, it's just the first session, Maddie.
Oh, come on, Carol. This is Maddie you're talking to. I saw you getting the hands-on treatment from the doctor.
Oh,
He likes it.
On, you are starting to imagine things again.
Well, personally, I wouldn't blame you for jumping his bones.
You keep your voice down. What's the matter? You afraid to start dating?
No.
Forgot how? If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. need some help.
Hi.
Hi. You know, if you're not careful and you back up over one of these, you can say goodbye to your rear axle.
If it wasn't for frozen dinners, I might never eat.
Do you want to know the secret to cooking?
Yeah.
You find someone else to do it.
That was great.
Oh, there's plenty of mushu pork left.
Thanks, I'm full.
Todd?
Yeah, can I be excused?
Well, don't you want your fortune cookie?
No, you can have it.
See you, Slugger. He's a nice boy.
Thank you. So, when did you decide to be a shrink? Excuse me. A psychiatrist.
When I was younger, I realized that the family was the heartbeat of this country, and that sometimes when families have problems, they need a helping hand.
Todd.
Excuse me.
I'm supposed to stop, right?
Your mother would appreciate it. Here, let me show you something first. When you sidearm the ball, you never know where it's going to end up. When you throw overhand, it's like pitching on a straight line. Here, you try it. That's it. That's it, straight. Just give us a minute here. You want to try it? No. Hit him like you mean it.
Todd, be careful.
Don't worry so much. Boys will be boys. I mean, I was.
You were.
Yeah, huh? Lean in. Put your hand just behind his right shoulder. Lean into him a little bit more. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese.
Perfect. Sweet home.
So anyway, after I took the Rorschachs and the Wechsler Adult Apperception Scale, I took this thematic intelligence test. It was pretty bleak. I mean, bottom of the curve, you know? Beyond the bottom of the curve. And I was really disappointed because there aren't too many tests like that you can screw up. So...
Well, maybe you'll do better next time.
How?
What?
How am I going to do better? I mean, it's not like I was taking a math test or anything, you know. A person only has so much thematic intelligence, right?
I mean, perhaps if you take it in a better frame of mind.
Sure.
Doctor?
I'm sorry, ladies. We're going to have to cut this session short. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Sorry.
Hope you start feeling better.
Thank you.
Hope it's not going to charge us for this session.
Doc, can I ask you something?
Of course, Maddie.
Did you hear anything that I said in there?
Don't you worry. It's all in here.
It's reassuring.
Hi, Carol.
Hello, Jean.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I was just wondering if Todd wanted to toss the old pigskin around before dinner.
Well, he's not home right now. You know, tomorrow might be better.
Carol, where are you keeping coffee these days?
I'm sorry. You have company.
No. Dr. Jean Clifford, this is...
Phil. Phil Grayland, Carol's husband.
Oh, well. Hi, Phil. Pleased to meet you. I'll come see Todd tomorrow.
I'm sorry that he wasn't in. It was very nice of you to stop by. Thank you.
Dr. Jean? You there? Dr. Clifford? Dr. Clifford, I left something from before.
Hi, Maddie. What are you doing here?
I forgot my hat from the session, and I tried buzzing the doorbell, but I don't guess you heard me.
No, I guess not. Was there something else?
No, sir, just the hat. I'll be going now. I'm sorry to bother you. Thanks.
Phil left his girlfriend.
Why is he here?
He wants a second chance.
Who wouldn't?
It's not just for him, though. It's for Todd, too.
And what do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Perhaps you deserve better.
Perhaps. great unknown that I'm afraid of. With Phil, I know what I'm getting.
How about if I try to find out exactly what it is you would be getting?
What do you mean?
Why don't you ask Phil to stop by and have a chat with me tonight? Couldn't hurt.
Hi, kiddo. Hey, do a jump for me.
I don't really feel like it.
It's okay. I'll come see you later.
Come on in, Phil.
Hey, Doc. Well, I gotta tell you, Carol thinks you're some kind of genius head shrinker.
You don't sound convinced.
Dentists and psychiatrists. I clean teeth. You listen to sob stories. It's not like we're dealing with life and death.
If you don't have good teeth, you can't eat, and you can't deal with your problem.
Let's get something straight. I'm only here for Carol's sake. She wants you to check me out, see if I'm for real this time. Well, I am. I made a mistake, all right? I screwed up royally. Now that's over with, I'm ready to come back.
Phil, when a tooth is dead, you pull it out. You don't just hope it'll get better.
What the hell are you talking about?
Carol asked me to say what she couldn't.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
She wants no part of you.
I don't believe you.
It's true, Phil.
Thanks for the message, pal. She's gonna have to tell me to my face.
Phil, wait. Later. Phil, I made the whole thing up.
What?
There was a test. Sort of.
It was a test, sort of? Man, are you for real?
I'm sorry. I had to be sure of you for Carol's sake.
I guess the rug makes us even, huh?
Yeah.
So, does this mean Carol's interested?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay. What are you laughing at? Which is worse? Talking to that scummy husband of yours or involving Dr. Strange? You're so fickle. 2 months ago, you were saying how much you liked Gene. I said he was cute. Now I'm saying he's weird. Want a refill on that? Sure. My parents got me a case of this stuff for my birthday. I think it's great. Why do you think he's weird? Oh, I don't know. Half the time it seems he's on Mars or something. Think about this for a second, okay? Here we are. We're pouring our hearts out to some guy whom no one knows diddly about.
To new beginnings.
Not gonna join me?
No, don't let me stop you. Anyway, I think it's time I cracked open this bottle. Make room for Daddy, huh? After a whole year? Who do you think you are? Huh? You're nobody! You're nobody! I want you gone! Hello?
Hello, Gene. It's Carol. Am I interrupting you?
We're just wrapping things up.
Would you do me a favor, please? Would you ask Philip to call me when he gets back to his hotel?
Sure, I'll ask him.
Thank you.
Bye. Carol wants you to call her.
Come on, Phil. Let's take a ride. Hang on, Phil. You okay? Should have bought American, Phil.
Gene?
Todd.
What happened with my dad?
He left.
No, I mean when he was here.
We talked, that's all.
About me?
Run inside.
I was really mean to him. I just didn't want to talk to him.
I'm sure he understood. Everyone's entitled to his own feelings.
I just wanted to get back at him for leaving Mom and me. Is he mad at me?
No.
Well, is he coming back?
That's between your mom and your dad.
God, I really screwed things up, didn't I?
doesn't have anything to do with you. Hey, you know what I do when I'm in a funk like this? I make the biggest by-gum sandwich I can imagine. Think fast.
What was that song you were whistling before?
Song my daddy used to sing.
This morning, the hotel said that he'd already checked out. What happened between the two of you last night?
Last night I saw through Phil, and he knew that I did. All he wanted was a hot meal and a warm bed from you, nothing more.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry, Carol.
He didn't even say goodbye.
It's hard to say goodbye.
I know. I know.
Carol, I have a confession to make. I lied to you.
I don't understand.
When I said that I was sorry about Phil, I'm not.
What is this? The pity treatment?
No, no. Carol. No.
Jean, how do I know he won't come back again?
Phil? I don't think he'll come back this time. Ready?
Ready.
Excuse me, everybody. Can I have your attention for a minute here, please? I have a little announcement I'd like to make.
You're having us all committed.
No, but maybe you'll think that Carol should be committed because she's agreed to become my wife. So come on and have some champagne.
Come help us celebrate.
Carol, what exactly do you know about Gene?
That I love him.
Are his parents coming in?
They're both deceased.
What about his other relatives and friends and...
No.
Well, you know that figures because the only thing he gets are local bills and junk mail.
You've been going through his mail.
Carol, I don't think you know him well enough to marry him.
Come on, Maddie.
You don't even know if he's a real shrink.
Maddie, it's crazy. Who do you think you are?
I'm your friend.
If you're my friend, you'll respect my feelings. And you'll stop this paranoid behavior, Maddie, because if you don't, I have nothing else to say to you.
Carol, listen.
Maddie, I mean it.
Okay?
Keep this up, I'm gonna have to take a cold shower.
We could take that shower together. Hmm?
Do you think that would be the right thing to do?
Why not?
Carol, this is my first marriage. I just want to do everything right. Big wedding, followed by that special night.
That's a bit Victorian, Jean, don't you think?
Well, what's the matter with sticking with tradition?
Nothing.
I mean, if more people stuck with tradition, there'd probably be a lot happier people and a lot fewer divorces.
Maybe you think I shouldn't wear a white gown either.
No. That's not what I was saying.
No. Jean, I think I better go home.
Carol.
Harrison High School, Portland, Oregon. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Hello? Hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable talking in my office?
Tell you the truth, Doc, no.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Not too popular, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nobody likes to write to you. You must have burned a lot of bridges in Connecticut.
Have you been checking my mail, Maddie?
I mean, you did say you were from Connecticut. At least that's what you told Carol. Then I saw this. Why'd you lie to her?
Did I? I told Carol my last practice was in Connecticut, yes. This is from my high school telling me about my 25th class reunion. It's amazing how they can still find you after all these years, isn't it? I'm very disappointed in you, Maddie. Nobody likes to be spied on.
I'm going to have to go to the post office and put a stop to this.
You were quite the basketball player in 1964, according to your class newsletter. And this was in there along with the invite. Harrison High School Cougars, 1964 Regional Division champs. They even got a picture of the team. Funny thing is, I see your name here, but I don't see you.
Man can change a lot in 25 years.
Not this much change.
No. No, not that much.
I knew you weren't a psychiatrist. The question is now, who the hell are you?
I'm just someone who loves Carol.
Let's see what she has to say about this.
Maddie, wait, please. I never meant to hurt anybody, least of all Carol. I know that you're her friend and she has a right to know, but would you let me tell her?
What are you going to tell her? More lies?
You have the evidence. You can be sure I'll do it. I just think that she should hear it from me.
When?
Today. Today.
You got until 5.
Can you forgive a lifelong bachelor's premarital jitters?
Jean. So beautiful.
They're, the first part of a very long apology.
There's more?
Lot more. There's something that you should know about my past.
There'll be plenty of time to talk later. God. What happened?
One of my patients back in Connecticut heard voices. One of them told him to do this to me.
This is what you were afraid I'd find out.
I must look like Frankenstein to you.
No. Frankenstein was a monster. You are the kindest man I've ever known. Where the hell is she?
What are you doing here? You almost gave me a heart attack. I'm sure you're a lovely visitor and a very popular guest, but you were uninvited.
Struggle. This will be a lot easier. Harrison High, class of 1964. Where are they now?
Who's there?
Hi.
Where have you been?
Getting a refill.
Come here. Don't do that again, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Very fancy. Where did you find wine at this hour of the night?
Oh, I have my secrets.
Hello? Hi. What?
And we only know, because I'm sure the Lord knew, the pain her soul will suffer.
Why did Maddie kill herself? It doesn't make any sense.
Maddie was afraid. She was afraid of being left alone. She looked everywhere for her Mr. Right. He just couldn't find him.
Gene. Say, I was just going to come over.
Oh, I heard the car pull up.
There's a box right in here. Sit down.
Thanks, Carol. Here's the spare set of keys she left with me. In case it was an emergency or something. A lot of good I did with them.
Sam, don't talk that way.
I'm gonna miss her.
We all are.
Oh, excuse me. Sam, this is Jean, my fiance.
Hi, Sam.
Hello. Maddie must have been mighty upset with that guy to do what she did.
What guy?
Well, I don't know. She had a lot of boyfriends. But I never heard any of them leave in the middle of the night before.
You heard someone leave her house the night she died?
I heard someone walking from her backyard across mine. You know, someone whistling.
Whistling?
Yeah. Some song I ain't heard in a long time.
It was probably just some kid taking a shortcut through the old guy's yard.
What kid do you know who whistles a song like Camptown Races?
How would I know?
Don't you see, Jean? Someone might have been here the night Maddie died. Someone who knows what really happened.
What do you think happened, sweetheart?
All right, I know. But I want to know why.
Carol, people die. Life goes on. We have a lot to do. You have a wedding to plan.
Jean, I just don't know if I'm up to that right.
I just don't see why we have to call off the wedding.
We're not calling it off. We're just postponing it.
What about all the plans we made?
You know, you behave as if nothing's happened. My best friend just died, Jean, and I just can't start worrying about wedding arrangements.
So instead of getting married, you want to spend your time grieving?
Yes. No. I don't know. Look, oh, God, maybe if I'd been there when Maddie needed me, maybe not.
Maybe you could have helped Maddie. Maybe Maddie did need you. You don't know that that would have changed things. What I know is that I need you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to push you. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of losing you. We don't have to have a big church deal. The wedding is not important.
It's not.
No. The marriage is. Having a family that cares about one another, that's what matters. We could just go to a justice of the peace. I love you.
I love you too, Jean. We'll do like we planned. Flowers, church, the whole 9 yards.
really cool.
Thank you. You like it?
Yeah.
Honey, have you seen my veil?
No. All this came for you.
Oh. It's for Maddie's mother and father. Well, they sent her a piece of this for her birthday. Thank you. Now, what happened to your tie?
I've never worn one of these things before. I just can't get it.
Why don't you go across the hall and have Jean look at it, all right?
Okay.
Oh, what'd you do down here, Slugger? Boop. You still got the ring?
Hey, right here.
You know, if the best man loses the ring, there can't be a wedding, so I'm dependent on you.
Hey, no problem.
Okay.
Todd, come in here. Where did you learn that?
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Jean taught me.
Wait outside.
You're gonna be late for your own wedding if you don't hurry up.
Jean, there's something that I have to ask you.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
The first night that we were together, you came back with a bottle of wine like this. Where did you get it?
I don't remember. Why?
This is the same wine that Maddie had.
So what? What's this all about?
Answer the question. Where did you get it?
What's the difference?
The difference is that you taught my son the same fucking song that Sam heard the night that Maddie died. That's the difference. Now answer the question. Where did you get the wine?
What do I have to do? Why is this so hard? Haven't I said that I love you? Haven't I been like a father to that boy? I even had sex with you, for God's sake! You will never find a better family man than me, pumpkin. Not in this lifetime. Oh, no. You can't just walk away from me. Not now, not ever.
Todd! Mom! Help me!
Don't worry, Pumpkin. I think we can work this out. I just wanted to take care of you.
No! Leave her alone!
You wouldn't hit me again, would you, Slugger?
I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay.